missing someone.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Generational Podcast, the podcast where stories of the past meet the present and where the wisdom of our elders becomes a legacy for future generations. I'm your host, Claire Glavin, coming to you live from the South Granville County Senior Center in Creedmoor, where some of the most incredible life stories have yet to be told. I'd like to introduce today's special guest, Larshie Harris.
Hello.
What advice do you have for the teenagers of today?
And my mother instilled it in us to get all the education you can while you're young. I mean, some people do it later in life, but if you go on and do it while you're young, I think your chances of getting it and doing it will be better than waiting. You say, well, I'll wait and do it later, next year or something like that, you know. Just
you never know what could happen.
Go on, get it behind you while you're young.
Okay.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste. That's what the saying is. Get it here in your head. Nobody can take it from you. Seriously. Nobody can take it from you. And reading is fundamental. Read.
Larshie, is there anything you want to let me know off the bat before we get started?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I love to talk.
Oh, perfect.
Well, I don't know what I'm saying the right thing. I love to talk.
No, perfect. Great. So we're going to start by getting to know more about you. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
To change my whole aspects of life. Make better decisions than I made with the ones I did make.
Okay.
I put it like that.
Okay.
If I had to go and do it all over again and know like I know now, I would definitely do it differently.
So where were you born and raised?
I was born in Granville County, raised in Granville County in the country.
Okay.
Country girl. Number 5 of 10 children.
Oh, wow. So how was that, like growing up with so many siblings?
My mother and father had 10 children, 6 girls and 4 boys. So I'm number 5.
Okay.
So I'm in the middle.
Yeah. Was it like very chaotic around the house?
Kind of, but my mother was a very strict disciplinarian. She didn't take any wooden nickels. In other words, you listen to her, either you got a beating.
Oh, okay. So having so many siblings, did you have like close relationships with certain ones, or did you guys all like, what was your sibling relationship like?
Well, growing up, we were the way it was. The older ones took care of the young ones. They babysit us, and on down through the years, we babysit each other.
Okay.
And so my parents weren't at home, but we basically got along well, and didn't have much, but we had each other and my parents.
What high school did you go to?
It was Hawley.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hawley used to be a high school.
Okay, cool.
And then after 1969, it became a middle school.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
In my class, the class I would have graduated with was 1969, and they were the last high school class.
Oh. What was your high school experience like?
Good times. It was really good times back in the day. And I met he's my ex now, but we ended up marrying.
Okay, so tell me about that.
We got married.
High school sweetheart.
My junior year.
Okay.
And so I didn't go back my senior year. And he was the love of my life, I thought. And we stayed married 30-some years.
So how did you guys meet?
At the end of the day, the guys would gather around. The ones that didn't ride the bus home if they didn't want to, they would hang around the buses and talk to the girls. And so that's how I met him. I was in the bus, and they were out. Him and some more guys outside the window. We talking, and so that's how I met him.
Okay. In high school, what subjects you were really passionate about?
I loved math.
Math? Okay, tell me about that.
I loved math, and I was pretty good in it. And my goal, I wanted to go to school to be a mathematician, accountant.
Wow.
But, it got changed because I got married.
Okay.
But that was always my goal.
Okay. So junior year of high school, you were dating this guy, and you said, so you didn't do your senior year?
No. I had gotten married. I got married in April of my junior year.
Okay,
so I didn't go back. I was pregnant, so I didn't go back to school Back in the day, you didn't drive to school like they do now. So I would have had to rode the bus and walked a good way to catch the bus because we lived back off the road back in the day. It was a good walk to catch the bus, and
Right.
I couldn't. So I didn't. I ended up getting my GED in 1976, I think.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. I finished out my junior year, and I went to summer school to be able to be a senior. I went to school after I had my child at 16. I went to summer school to be a junior.
Okay.
And I went back to school, got married, and that was in school for a while.
What kind of happened like after that, as you approached like your 20s and got out of your teenage years?
Well, after we got married, had my second child, then I went to work.
Okay,
and,
where did you work?
I worked at Kaiser Roth, right there from South Granville. It was called Kaiser Roth back then, the manufacturing place there.
Okay.
I worked there. I had a good support system, I can say that. But it's not easy. And like I said, well, when I was 25, I had 4 children. And so I had 3 of them by the time I was 20.
Right.
And so you give up a lot of stuff. I didn't have a social life that much because I had to take care of them. And I was determined to take care of them. I wasn't going to let them go lacking.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a big job, definitely.
Yeah, definitely a job.
Well, how did you decide on each of your kids' names?
Well, some I had help. Some I just thought of names. And
was there like a pattern with how you chose them?
Not really. Well, sometimes you hear somebody else say, somebody's name is such and such. So that's how my oldest child, I named her Monica because I had heard somebody else like the name Monica. And I chose that. But somebody else said, I heard of somebody else's name Monica. Then
and you just liked it. You're like, I like that one.
And so then they were like, why do you name her Samantha? Sam, because my ex-husband was Sam. So then the second child I had, I said, well, I'll name her Samantha. Then I had a son, and I named him after his dad. So I got a Samantha and I got a Samuel. The last child I had, the girls, my neighbors, they named him for me. My youngest child. Okay. And he passed away in 23.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So, but they named him for me.
So I actually have this new segment. It's called Mystery Box. And I have this box, and it's got a whole bunch of questions in here. And you can pick randomly, and then whatever question it is, you can choose to answer it or pass and pick another one. Might be some that are the same that I already asked. If so, pretend it doesn't exist. Okay.
So let's go ahead and get in.
And there's different categories. There's early life, midlife, and late life. So, yeah, you can just pick at random.
Early life. Let's see what early life talking about. I told you something. Let's see. I got 2. Oh, I see. I got 2. What makes you feel the most alive? All my children are grown. Like I say, I lost one, but he was grown. He's 47, and now I can do what I basically want to do. I love to travel.
Okay.
And I love to travel.
So where are some places that you traveled to?
I've been on about 5 or 6 cruises.
Oh.
And I have been to Connecticut. I've been to Florida probably 4 or 5 times.
So you like it there?
Disney World, yeah. I can't go now because too much walking.
Yeah.
Go to all kinds of restaurants that I never would have gone to if it hadn't been for my daughters, especially my oldest daughter and her husband. We go places I know I never would eat at. And so
sounds like you had a pretty open mind, though.
I love that. So I just love it.
Have you traveled anywhere outside of the country?
No, not yet. Well, on the cruise I've been to like Bahamas more. I've been to Jamaica, been to Mexico.
Wow, okay.
I've been to the Bahamas more than anywhere else. But I've been on a cruise. I've been out the country, but other than that, no.
What was your favorite place that you went on the cruise on? Bahamas, Jamaica, or Mexico?
Probably Bahamas. I guess I've been there more than anywhere else. Just going on a cruise. I love a cruise.
What do you love about it the most?
Well, I like to go to the Lido deck, and then I really love to go to the formal dining room and eat dinner every day. just so many different things you get to be introduced to.
And you have the water all around
Oh
you.
yeah, can't swim a lick, but I love it. I love to go.
Hypothetically, if you could hop on, a cruise ship or a plane or something and go to anywhere in the world, where would you want to go?
The next place I would love to go would be Eastern Caribbean is where I've been. I guess the Western
Okay.
places that I have never been. Like I want to go to St. Thomas, uh, St. Martin, all those places I've never been.
Okay.
And so I would love to go there.
Okay. On a cruise.
On a cruise.
On a cruise, of course. And what cruise line did you take?
Most of the time I go by Carnival.
Oh, that's fun.
I did go one time to on a Royal Caribbean, but most of the time I'm on Carnival.
Carnival's a fun one.
I got some points on that. I like to lay back in the recliner and watch the people enjoy themselves. Up on the Lido deck, get me a shaded place and watch people.
Yeah, I like people watching. Yeah.
And I mean, on a cruise, everybody just carefree.
Right.
I met a lot of people, and they'd be like, "Hey, Larshie, hey, Larshie," and I'd be like, "Oh, that my family. Who is that?" I said, "I don't know. I just met them." But I mean, they remember my name.
Yeah.
And so, because like I said, I love it. I'm a people person. I love to talk. And when I see them again, they'd be like, "Hey, Larshie," and I'd be like, "Okay." So
that's awesome. You can pick 2 more cards from here if you'd like.
Let me see what else.
If it's weird, you can pass it.
What song immediately puts you in a good mood?
What song puts you in a good mood? Oh, I also have a list of songs here from the 50s, the 60s, and 70s. This is a good transition to our music segment because studies have shown that music holds memories and we often associate people with songs. And I'm wondering if there's any songs on here that bring back any memories or...
1964, My Girl. I was young. I wasn't dating, but I remember that. And it never, the song that really I like is when the Temptations, when they sang Silent Night.
Oh.
And you talking about, that's my song. I'll tell you, it never get old. Silent Night, the Temptations.
Okay. Yeah. What moment does that song bring you back to?
Back when I was courting, like old folks say, I was dating.
Courting
and dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still love it. It never get old.
Yeah.
And I always try to get the CD for Christmas music, but hit that on it. And I listen at it in my car, keep it in my car, and listen at it riding down the road.
Perfect.
Sometimes I repeat it over and over again. I
love that.
I love Silent Night.
Yeah.
Temptations singing it.
Of course.
Yeah.
You can pick one more card.
So let's see what else in here. What was the best news you ever received?
The best news.
Best news I ever received. When it was time to retire, I guess.
Oh.
But then after I retired, I kept working somewhere else.
Okay.
I've been on to work 18 more years.
Where did you go to work?
I went to work with doing in-home care.
Okay.
Taking care of. I was CNA, and
that's really
So,
we need more.
And
of that.
I love that. I really love working with people. As a matter of fact, one of my clients I had, she passed away in May. After I stopped working, we became best friends.
Oh.
So I love people, working with people. If I'm going to work, I'd rather work with them one-on-one.
Yeah.
Than to go. I don't have anything against retirement. They have places and all that, rest home and all. But I just rather do one-on-one.
Right.
And when you work in those places, you can't do one-on-one.
Oh, okay.
You got to share the work with other people, and you don't get to do.
And then you can't have such a tight bond or close relationship.
You can't give them all the care they need because you got to spread it out. And
so it sounds like you really value genuine relationships with people.
So I love it. Look like they even if I was down, they could tell I was down. It's really really more to me. It's a better uh, job to do it
Sounds
one
very
on one.
rewarding.
Yeah, that way you're giving your all to them the time you're with. Because most time the most I worked for like 4 hours, but most of the time it was like 2.
What do you enjoy most about retirement?
Uh, do nothing. Well, I've been working ever since I was 18. I had children, so uh, but now just to get to enjoy life, do things I want to do. Like I said, I love to travel, and I got a 2-week vacation coming up next month.
Oh,
Good Lord willing,
where are you planning on going?
going to Connecticut to see my family up there.
Okay.
Do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I love to fly. I have to have a little service, and when I get to the airport, I can't walk very far.
Yeah.
And but they have my wheelchair ready, so I do a wheelchair now.
Yeah.
And push me to the plane. When I get off the plane, they got Larshie Harris. How you see on TV, they like
Yes.
when you get at the airport,
Okay,
you have
that's
your name.
awesome.
They're like, that's
I've
me.
seen that in like
That's
movies
me.
and stuff.
That's me.
Oh. I've also noticed this really nice watch on your wrist. Would you like to? What is the story behind that?
This is one of my Christmas presents from my daughter and her husband. This is a fossil, so they give me stuff like that. I get good gifts from them, and all. So I appreciate them.
It's very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
I know about your first husband. Do you have? How many? You have another husband now?
No,
just that one.
That one.
Okay. Okay.
Don't want another one. No, I'm not looking for another one. No, just the one was a plan. Senior, you're gonna be a senior, right? And when you finish this 12th grade year, what you say you want to go to school for, you may go for that, and then sometimes it changes when you get to college what you want to go for. But you have time to change, study for 2 different things. Some people have double majors when they graduate.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
First year may be a little rough, but you got 4 years or more to think about what you want.
Thank you so much for your time. Lastly, I just want to know, what do you want your legacy to be for any of your family watching, any of your friends watching? What message would you like to pass on to them?
Well, I just, would hope that they would carry on what my mother instilled in us. She stressed education to us, and I would hope that, that they would want, my family would want to carry that on. And she didn't get the education she wanted, and she always said, "I wish I could have finished high school." And I think she got to like 8th or 9th grade, and so I would hope my family would want to carry that legacy on and to instill in the family members to get a good education. So.
And just build knowledge in your mind.
Yeah. All the education you can get.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Has it been like fun or nervous, or do I need to do anything different?
No, you're doing a good job.
Okay.
I won't say I was. I might have been a little nervous.
Yeah.
After I found out what you were saying, and just like a regular conversation.
Okay. Good. So. Okay.